This is something that's been over the news recently, so let's take a look.
Bartow Avenue running past several businesses and police cars.
This is insane. I mean, I haven't seen this bad ever.
The chaotic scene on the day students were home from school was the aftermath of a team takeover of Bay Plaza, promoted on social media.
They was posting on Insta, right? How there's gonna be a takeover. It's such a break.
As we arrived at the shopping mall, several students pushed our car window, blurring their faces. What was the reason today that you say?
Because everybody was bored.
Even those outside the mall, leaving this McDonald's window shattered in its path.
A bunch of kids came in here.
That team takeover across Bay Plaza Mall has forced some businesses like Chipotle to put the sign that we very close. Kwame is a manager at Chipotle. Video of the frightening incident that ended up on social media.
Kind of messed up.
This evening, police cars are parked outside of the shopping mall.
Man, oh man, man, oh man. What to say? What to say? I mean, the first thing that comes to mind that I'm probably sure that you're thinking is, where are the parents? This is not a good look. It's not a good look for the city of New York. It's not a good look for the Bronx. From the standpoint of the kids, I mean, I guess there's part of me that gets it. Hands are tools of the devil. And that certainly seems like that's what's going on here. Man, what do you think? Where are we headed as a society? Not to say that something like this hasn't happened before, but I've never heard of 500 students engaged in this activity. I've heard of like 20, 30 running in a gas station or running in a strip mall doing something of this sort. But I've never heard of 500 students coordinating this type of recklessness online and actually carrying it out. These are strange times that we're living in. Very strange times. And I think it could be a sign that people just overwork. I'm thinking of the parents. People are just overworked and tired and unable to deal with all the pressures of life. I mean, that's the only way that I can think of that, an honest, hard-working person is just unable to keep their young one in order, keep their young one out of trouble. Man, I'm just stuck on the number. 500 students. 500 students. 500 students. I remember being back in high school, middle school, and I'm sure you can relate. There's always knuckleheads and class clowns and students who aren't really there to do the work, ones who are there to more so just have a good time, cause whatever ruckus they can. But man, 500 is that's a big number. That's a big number. It's like, I can't even think of like a normal person's wedding that had 500 people in attendance. I can't think of a normal person's funeral that had 500 people in attendance. And yet these students were able to get together out of boredom. That's what some of the students were saying. Get together out of boredom and just make trouble for everybody else involved. Crazy. That's some crazy chaos right there. Crazy, crazy chaos. But it's the world we live in. I mean, I try to put a positive slant on most things, if not everything. And it just reminds me of the phrase, each one teach one. I can't control 500 kids. I don't think that you can. But if you've got a young person in your life, just let them know that this ain't it. This ain't it. This is not the move. This is not the way to go. This is not going to make anybody's future better. This is not going to open any doors. This is not going to help society. It's not going to alleviate anything. All it's going to do is make things worse in the long run. Maybe a short thrill involved, but in the long run, it's not worth it. So, sound off in the comments. I'd like to hear your opinion. Maybe you have some thoughts that you'd like to share. Peace.